Welcome to our second video on configuring the Quasar point of sale. In the first video, we showed you how to connect to the server. In this video, we're going to dive deeper into the Quasar configuration. So at the login prompt, we're going to click on Setup, and we're going to go to Configure Till. Now we did the server configuration in the first video, so in this video, we're going to look at the till configuration. So we'll open that. Now it is important to remember that the default supervisor password is 999. So we're going to enter that and we're going to go into the till configuration. You can change the supervisor password and the manager password here. For now we're just going to leave it as 999. So let's take a look at each of the individual features of the till configuration. As we look at each one, we're going to see what impact it has on the point of sale itself. So the first thing we're going to look at is the login every time feature. So it's off now. Let's see what happens in the point of sale itself. So with the login every time feature turned off, let's log in and let's make a sale. We'll click on sale and let's sell some romaine lettuce here. And let's take $5 cash. So we've made a sale. So we're still logged in. So what happens if we change the login every time? Let's log out. Back in the configure till, let's toggle this on. And now let's log in again. And let's create a sale one more time. Another romaine lettuce. Let's take our $5 cash. And you see it logged us out. So when you're at login every time, what happens is after you've made a transaction, it logs you out. This feature is often used by businesses that have multiple employees that act as cashiers on the same cash register. One will make a sale, it'll log out, that cashier will walk away, another employee will walk up and make a sale, and so on. Each time logged out for the next employee to log in. Similarly, there's a timeout function. You can set this timeout in seconds. So let's see what happens if we time out in 10 seconds to a temporary logout. And we'll turn this one off and save that. And we'll log back in. And let's just wait 10 seconds and see what happens. Of course, you'd never just set it to 10 seconds, but for demonstration purposes, it'll work fine. There, we went to temporary logout. You notice it's not logged out completely, it's just in temporary logout. The only cashier that can log back in is me. Whereas with the logout, another cashier could have walked up and logged in, but with the temporary logout, only the cashier that's working on that till and left it for the temporary logout can log back in. So I can log back in and I can continue with another transaction. If the temporary logout was not ticked, you'd have been logged out. It wouldn't have went to temporary logout. So let's just remove this back to 0 time. And customer required. Let's just tick that and see what that does. So let's save that. Log back in. And let's create a sale. As soon as we try to create a sale, it's asking us for a customer number. At the prompt, we can enter a customer ID, or we can do a customer lookup. Let's look up Collier's Foods here, enter that, and now we have a customer. You can see it shows on the receipt. This feature is often used by retailers that have members and always want to record what member is purchasing the product. They would have a non-member number probably for those that are non-members if they can purchase there as well. But you cannot create a transaction without entering a valid customer number if that toggle is ticked on. So let's just toggle this off for now. And let's toggle on training mode. What is training mode? Well, that's a neat little feature that Quasar has where the cashiers can train. They can do all the transactional type things that they would do in a normal sale, a return or that kind of thing, but nothing goes to the database. It uses the database information for the cashier to play with, but nothing goes to the database. So if we toggle that on and click OK, you can see the screen turns yellow. You know you're in training mode. You can still do all the things, log in, make sales, do transactions, but it's just a training mode and nothing will be recorded to the database. So let's toggle this off because we don't want to be in training mode. The manager password, we talked about that. It's the second level of security. The password is set at 111. You should change that to whatever you figure the password should be. You should change that to a new password, as you should change the supervisor password. As we noted before, by default it's 999. The drawer timeout, that actually pops the drawer open after so many seconds. Some retailers want their cash drawers to pop open if they haven't been used for an hour or so, because at nighttime they want the drawers open in case somebody breaks into the store. They don't want them wrecking the cash register trying to get money that's not there. So with that, we'll end this video. It's getting kind of long, and we'll continue on in the next of our series of configuring the Quasar point of sale. Thank you for watching.